Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Monsters Are Coming Rock and Road. The districts and streets update, 2 thumbs up for me. Very good so far. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've never beaten any other land with the caravan other than the lava level. That's wild. I didn't know that. I was talking at the end of last episode is that I should probably just win a level with the golem. But like, which city would be the best for the golem? You'd probably want to do an explosion build and then a lot of rock collection. And I'm like, maybe it's propaganda because increases adjacency effect, but then also with the streets connection, it's 50% more powerful. So if we did an explosion build, can you imagine how big the explosions could be? I'm kind of liking the plan. So let's kick it up. What do we do? Could we do an expert run here? 50 damage without 500 damage without dying is an interesting try. This seems very difficult to do without the caravan. I feel like the caravan is key to this guy being, or you just make it a city that's like self-sustainable and doesn't require you to help it at all. This wouldn't be a minion run. Is the Northmen's house? Let's take a look. Go look at the progression buildings. The Northmen's houses. That's laborers' houses. Where are you? You? Just hero and tower damage, which isn't bad. It's just not what I thought it was. Yeah, I thought, yeah, the laborers' houses is what I was thinking of for the explosion build. Yeah, propaganda for sure. Rock golem. Like, Northmen's houses wouldn't be bad. It's just not really what I was thinking of in the moment. Let's try Road of Ice. We'll see. If we get a bunch of Northmen's houses, great. If we don't, we don't. He ate the rock. What happens when he eats the rock? I forget. Does he get bigger? He do more explosion damage or something? Our town's gonna get stuck. What's the propaganda projectile? Because now all the towns have their own projectile, right? It kind of looks like they're firing like a sack of flour or something. Freezes enemies, killed enemies have a 30% chance to transform. Yes, thank you. I was like, I really would like to see explosions. More damage on all weapons is acceptable. Back off. The problem I have with the golem, it's not even really a problem, it's just a foible, is he's very difficult to, yes, laborers' houses is exactly what we want to see. He's very difficult to aim his shots with. Like his catapult kind of just fires willy-nilly. And it's hard to aim at a particular group of enemies. So if there are enemies encroaching upon the city, it might be very difficult to be like, all right, stay back from this particular set. I should have grabbed the grenades. The gold upgrade was just too much to resist. Give me this weapon upgrade. You are tempting, but I think we're just gonna mainline pebble catapult damage. The stronger the catapult, and then the more we build our explosive damage, the better. You are also very tempting because more rocks means more more health for the city, and then maybe if the city gains rocks, it might not apply to the golem. There we go. Quick upgrade. Damage on all weapons again. We're gonna turn this pebble catapult into just like the giant slayer. Hopefully. We'll see. Still not doing quite as much damage as I would like to see out of the thing, but we can feel free to spend gold this time. Last run we were not spending any gold. All right, we have not seen any Northmen's houses yet. I'm feeling like it's unlikely that we will get the 9 Northmen's houses unlocked here. But we will try our darndest. Get as much wood as you can, dump it into the city. This guy is very slow, so I have to be a little more cautious than I probably would normally be when it comes to like running around outside the checkpoint and gathering gold or gathering extra resources. Excuse me. Somebody close that door. Thank you. So gold to the left. It's very tempting to go to the left, not for the gold, but because all of these ice shards over here would actually give us a ton of experience. But it will depend on what we see in the shop if we need that much gold, because we only have 51 right now. And then there is a weapon upgrade. What's in the shop? Fire dragon, another. Ooh, you guys. I think we gotta go. Just like more explosions. I think we want to put this one at the front. Although you know what? Let's put it at the back because that gives our explosion chances to stun. And we actually bought all the things we need, so maybe we don't need to go get more gold. Let's see what the weapon upgrade is. Boomerang? These are not it. Although attack speed is interesting. I think I'd like a second weapon. Nope. Although you are really good. Especially if we're like trying to slow the enemy down. Because part of our problem is we're slow. So if we can keep the enemy consistently cold and frozen, it's not a bad thing. And we are looking for more wood levels. The more wood we can get, the better. Because of this building here. I don't know. I can't remember if it was explosion damage. Oh, we should free this tower here. Why is the ground behaving like it's ice, but there is no actual ice beneath me? There's a bit of a skate motion going on. And I feel like I'm being had. There shouldn't be ice behavior. All right, I'm liking the ice burst around me. It's doing a good job of doing a good amount of damage and then slowing the enemies down. Plus, it is an explosion, so it should get bigger the more laborers' houses we get. Burst. Good, good, good. All right. Terrible. Oh, and we don't have any gold to do a reroll. I don't think I need to go AoE on anything here. Because... All right, we got to get out of here. I don't think we need to go AoE because we have all those buildings that are going to add AoE for us. There we go. Another quick wood level and a level up. We've sealed off our ice building, which was a mistake. But I think I would like to put you at the front just so we have some defensive capability at the front of the building again. It happens so much where I have no offense at the front of the tower or front of the town, and then the enemies, like, especially when we leave the checkpoint, the enemies just like waltz in. Shard damage. City fires 1 for each deposited. Okay. Maybe we're doing like a combo ice explosion build. Which makes it hurt even more that I didn't take the grenades at the very beginning. Remember when I think it was the very first weapon upgrade and I was like, ooh, and then I immediately took a 50% damage upgrade on the Pebble Catapult. Which is not bad, just probably not the optimal choice. More damage on the ice explosion is acceptable. I was just thinking how I would like that. You sending bats at me from behind? That's very rude. Release the snowman. Dislike the bats. Don't release that fool if we can help it. Get a town upgrade here. Attack speed on all weapons is acceptable. The faster the catapult fires, the better I'll feel about it. Because I think it does do a significant amount of damage now. It's just quite slow. So if we can get some attack speed upgrades, I think that will be good. Just hacking through. Sweep up all the experience back here if we can. Nice. Not what I'm looking for with you guys. Still not what I'm looking for. Better. I think once you've reached the district upgrade level, I don't think there's any benefit from going beyond. Although maybe it's like a compounding thing where like the district upgrades get stronger the more buildings you have. Back off, explosion boy. I see you in there. There we go. Think you're being clever. Oh, you didn't quite make it into the mine. Go, go, go. I'm not a fan of the drill. And you know, if it ain't broke, we might not be saying that by the end of the run. We're only halfway through hereabouts. It might very well be broke by the time we reach the end of the run. Another explosion. All right. Oh, shit. For some reason, I thought you were part of the terrain. Aha! There's the mine cart. That's what we wanted to see. Now, I think it would also be... the grenades would be great. Like, the grenades would be an awesome upgrade to get. We'd also be okay with the gold cannon, just because that's also an explosion weapon. But yeah, if I could write to Santa for Christmas and be like, I would like one weapon, please, it would be the grenades for sure. You know what? Let's get an upgrade to the ice cannon in the middle there. The cannon, the Pebble Catapult is firing a lot faster now, which I am appreciating. You know, I could also be convinced to take the sword, just because I am finding it a little tricky to like aim at enemies like directly in front of me. So we got wood on the left. Get a bunch of ice shards experience here. Get a quick quick heal. More ice shards. Not a lot of resources, and then just gold. Okay. Kind of a slim pickings for a checkpoint. All right, what do we got? Shop. Shop me. More explosions? Sure. We put this one at the front to maybe start working on an ice district. I think we do, because we've also got the fire alchemist up here. And we're very close to having an ice district ready to rock. One reroll. Ah? And then have a chance to generate ice shards. Right there would be good. It wouldn't be, okay, we have to go gold then. Because there's a couple towers or a couple buildings in there that I think are really, really useful. This guy is particularly slow when it comes to the speed. I wonder if he's close to the original speed that you play with in the game. Because I've had a couple speed upgrades. I released this explosion guy on purpose because I thought he might be useful to set off at some point. We just have to keep an eye on when he actually goes. I think... So, you see how our weapons are setting off ice shards? I think we get the benefit of that building that did 100% ice shard damage increase. Dude be crunching rocks. Oh, don't get stuck. All right, that's all she wrote. Quick upgrade. I think we gotta save the gold. And you know, this will give us our ice benefit that we wanted to see. And now we can feel free to throw you at the back and not be like we're missing out on a benefit. So you do get a benefit for having more buildings in the district than just the 5, because it's a 0.02 stun duration. So what is that? Times 5? So 0.3 seconds stun from the explosions that come flying out is actually pretty good. And then ice damage stacks frostbite on the enemy, which increases the chance to change it into an ice building. And additional ice buildings increase ice shard size damage and range. So that's actually not insignificant. Those are our only 2 districts here, so you know that's all we care about really. But I think I forgot about you. Sorry, Mr. Purple. The number of times I've ignored that building is not insignificant, I would say. There's several times I've ignored the purple, and I don't think I've ever ignored the red version, which is the weapon upgrade. And maybe that says something about like how I perceive color. Is the red upgrade, I'm like, weapon, gotta get it. When it's purple, I'm like, that could be anything. I think it's a relic upgrade, like a free relic upgrade, which is like, they're nice. Don't get me wrong. There are plenty of relics I would love to have, but I feel like I'm way less invested in the relic upgrades than weapon upgrades for sure. All right, you guys got in front of me here. Good news is I have some ice power out front now, so the shards should be like compounding, especially the closer the enemies get to the building. Now, the one thing you have to be a little careful about with the ice is when enemies freeze, they turn into an obstacle. So you don't I've still only got 2 weapons, which is kind of crazy. You can get caught on them. All right, ice shards generated is nice. We're going like full explosion ice shard now. Not that we weren't before, but don't get caught in the back here. We would like to gather up this spare gold here and then push this minecart along. Here, crush those bats. They annoy me. Ooh, quick upgrade over here. You know, upgrade our crossbow at the front. I know there was an explosion building on the right-hand side, but I'm actually okay with leaning more into the ice side of builds than the explosions. Like, neither of them moves the needle all that much for us, I don't think. The building just gave the minecart a kick. That's kind of fun. Yes, chunk up the stone. I love it's like he's biting into a particularly juicy apple when he eats a stone. Ice afflictions last longer is great. I should probably grab one of those upgrades that is, as the hero gets kills, he heals himself a bit. Because we are having to be very careful with our HP as we get wounded. Where are you going? I'm kicking this cart into the mine just to see where it comes out because there's no level left. I have no idea. None of you interest me. Still no. Sure. Just make the ice district even stronger. Like the ice shards, I think, are going to be doing the primary damage for us right now. And the explosion kills generating ice shards is really nice too. And the enemies are also slowed down. They're having a hard time like catching up to the city now, which is great. And look at this weapon upgrade immediately taken. Nah, I was already thinking about it because I missed the last one. You're not what I'm after. Okay, I'll take you. Just a big cannon at the back. More gold, but we have 82, so I feel pretty good about it. We'll see what's on the right side. If it's stone, it's wood, and I'm not particularly invested in wood. Like, more attack speed is always nice. But I think we're gonna go gold. Aha! Get me some ice ballista upgrades. None of you, the rest of you, interest me. Also, none of you. Hey! You know? Right there is good, because we hit all of the front damaging buildings. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. And then we're basically out of gold. So I think I will... You know what? Do it. We only need 2 weapons, is what I say. I was like, where are the enemies? I'm just gonna farm these rocks if you don't come fight me. Look at all the ice shards we're creating. That's fun. Ooh. And the funny thing about the ice shards is they're more effective the more enemies that are around because they burst out. So like having enemies close in together is better. Get this. Just hacking through the stone on the off chance that we would eat it. Although I don't know if he eats it if his resource trail is full. Hey, you guys died back here for some reason. Take your experience, why not? Just double checking I'm not. You are an explosion building, but I think our build is kind of set here. Take a seat. Explosion size? Yeah. Bigger explosions, please. More ice, bigger explosions. I'm a simple man. I have 2 rules. No. You're not the weapons I'm looking for. Ah. 1 more. All right. We're punished. Is it too much to ask for the grenades or the gold gun or the sword? You gave me everything else. I know we talked about getting a hero's healing upgrade, but I think given the choice of making the ice more effective, I think I would choose that every time. Yeah, crunch through those rocks. I forget what does eating the rocks do for this guy? Does it make his attack stronger? Another freaking spider monster? You're gonna be frozen, lady. You don't get to go anywhere. Sure. Bigger explosions. Ouch. She's being pushed by the city because she is so frozen. I don't think you can freeze the boss, like freeze. You know how you can freeze the little guys? Just avoid the red bursts. All right, she's almost at half health. I'd say a third for being generous, honestly. I'll get this quick weapon upgrade. Hey! It took till the end of the game, but we got him. There, get iced. That guy is gonna burst. Incoming large spider. I'm gonna take out this egg at least. Spider Queen, can you just die? I feel like my explosions should be doing more damage to you. Stop laying eggs. I have enough spiders to deal with. More explosion kills generate ice shards. Oop, I walked right in front of her. Get back here. Oh, your little baby spider got frozen back there. How do you feel? Terrible, I hope. Oh, I like pushed her back into my own trail. She's almost dead. Just want to make sure that spider didn't get birthed. There we go. That's exactly what we needed to see. Get roasted. Quick city upgrade. Sure, collection range. Neither of them really matters. Rock golem. Sure. What? Oh. You have to be careful because our HP is so low. Get this weapon upgrade. I always find these guys, I know they're probably just randomly generated, so whatever you get, excuse me, is just, you know, where it spawns is random, but we're like right at the end of the game, and I like the idea that you're desperately looking for an upgrade at the end of the run and just not and you're like, that's the one I've been looking for. Plus 91% explosion radius is crazy, by the way. I like this. Can you guys reach me? They're like stuck. I'm forming a circle around myself. I think they are slowly encroaching, but they are very slow. I'm shooting ice shards out of myself. I don't know how that's happening. Look at that. Ice shard damage again. Look, we have 17 in our ice district up front, which is crazy. And 19 explosion damage. Explosions generate ice shards on the spot. Just burst the ice. There we go. We made it. Good job, Propaganda Arc. Or Propaganda Town. That was really good. I felt like comfortable the whole time. Unlock the Pebble Cannon. Obviously didn't burn anybody that run, and still collected a chunk of stone. Good work. And then we might as well unlock you. I don't know if like you're particular, you know, it would be good kind of as an extra weapon. I don't particularly like it as a primary, but I think I feel the same way about it as I would if I had to use the grenades as my primary. Is like, I like my primary to be something I can aim relatively well, but as an extra damage dealer, I think it is pretty good, especially on top of like an explosion build already. So I think we did pretty good. Let's get harvest speed here. We're almost maxed out on that. And yeah, I think next time we're going to try Let's try the Great Dragon again now that that's been reworked. And then I'll practice a little more off camera on Nightmare mode, and maybe we'll give our first on camera Nightmare mode run a try in the next couple episodes here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Monsters Are Coming Rock and Road or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.